Welcome aboard, Captain.
This video is brought to you by Simple, the easy way to do online banking. Sign up today using the link in the description and receive $20 when you use your card for the very first time.
Simple is a delightfully human way to bank, budget, and save that helps you feel confident with your money and do more things that you love. We don't charge any fees. Instead, you get lots of more helpful things, like goals, which sets aside a little money every day for whatever you're saving for, big or small, automatically. Save to Spend considers your upcoming payments, pending transactions, and goals when calculating what you have available to spend. Everything about banking with Simple feels smarter and more modern. With over 50,000 free ATMs, photo check deposits, bill pay, a beautiful Simple Visa card, and exceptional security. If your card ever gets left behind, just block it from the app until it's back in your hands. All that and unbelievable customer service. No scripts, no phone menus. Just real people helping you. Come say hi at simple.com.
Hey guys, welcome back. We are working on episode 5, and this is going to be modifying our user profile view. We're going to add a profile image and display a username, and that's about it for this. It's not going to be any type of backend code. We are only going to be working with the view today. So if you would like to skip this video, you can. However, we are going to be in the next tutorial adding a user profile settings view and storing our profile settings in episode 7. So these next 3 episodes are specifically about our profile settings and the profile itself. So let's get right into it. As you can see, I'm already on my user profile page, and last video we did the user profile instead of /home. So let's go ahead and take a look at our code. And as you can see, I have my code still up from last tutorial. So we'll just go to the user.profile page, and we're going to create a few different things here. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this card because we do not need it. And we're going to change this call medium 8 to call small 10. And we are going to, we don't need to offset it because if we use justify content center, then it's going to center that column, that 10 column here right in the center. So we'll do that. And then the first thing that we are going to want to do is another row. And the reason for this is because we want to have like a header, and then we also want a footer, but we want it inside of a column. So we'll do a row, and inside the row we'll do call small 3. Yeah, 3 is fine. And then we'll hit enter, and then we'll also do a call small 9 here. So the username is going to be put here, and then the profile image is going to be put here. Now, a few things that we need. I already know that we are going to use the style sheets section here. So let's just go ahead and open that up and get rid of that, or get that out of the way at least. So the profile image is obviously going to be an image, and we are going to go ahead and use flaticon.com for the profile image. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick before we continue on. And let's go ahead and say user. There we go. And let's go ahead and change this to selection, and that selection is going to give us all the free icons. And the color filter, let's go ahead and do multicolor here. So now we have a good selection of default user images that we can choose from. Now, I know most people choose this image here. However, we would like to choose something better. So let's scroll through here, see what's going on. And I'm not really seeing a lot of choices here. We could go with the with the little man on the first page. Yeah, we'll do that. So we will choose this guy right here, or actually this guy right here, because I have a beard, so we might as well just go ahead with that as well. Now, we can download it in any size. I prefer to do it in 512. That way we can go ahead and just scale it down. But you can go ahead and download anything that's desired to your size. So as you can see, I already have this right here, and we will open up our secondary volume and go to our sites. And as you can see, we have tutorials, and then we have auth, then we have public, and then we're going to create a new one called images. And we'll go ahead and put that in there, and then we'll do user, and we'll open that, and then we'll drag the man.png into there. And I don't need that anymore on my regular hard drive, and we'll also just put this as default.png. So we'll exit that out, and we will go back into our code. So the source is going to be /images/user/default.png. And the alt is going to be your profile image. And we are going to add a class of profile-image. So let's save that, and we shall open up the style tag. And I always like to define a type here of text CSS, and then we'll go down and type in profile image. And we'll open that up, and then the width is going to be 150 pixels, and we're going to save that and see how it looks. So we'll refresh, and clearly that did not take. So what did I do? So class equals profile image, copy that, make sure that's the same, width is 150 pixels. So let's see what's going on. So we'll go to inspect, and clearly that has not taken for some reason. The class has not taken. As you can see by the element style, the image, all of that stuff, it's not even inside of the styles. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. Alright, and class equals, we'll go ahead and put this just in the front because why not? And profile image, and let's just change this and this to image. Save that and refresh. Alright, that's still not changed, so let's go ahead and change this to height. See if that works. That still didn't work. Okay, and let's go ahead and just do max width, see if that works. I really don't know why this isn't taking. Let's see. Alright, let me go ahead and pause the video. I will be right back, and I'll try and come back to you with an answer. Okay, this was really dumb of me, but I accidentally forgot to include the style sheets in my app.blade.php, and I also forgot a section down here for scripts. So what we want to do is yield some content, right? So eventually, as you can see down here, we're yielding content, but we also need to yield some page-specific JavaScript here, right? So we'll do @yield scripts. And then we will go up here to our head, and we will do page-specific CSS, and we will yield CSS, or style sheets. Style sheets. Good. Now we'll go back. Now style sheets is in there. As you can see, I believe this should work now. And if we refresh, there we go. All right, cool. So the profile image class is on there now, and clearly that was a mistake on my part for not including the yield. I should have done that in our setup tutorial, the very first lesson, but I guess I overlooked that step. So sorry about that. So now that we have a user image, right, let's go ahead and add a few different things, right? So we'll go to background color, right, and we're going to do an RGBA. And we're going to do 000, which is black, and then 0.2, I believe. So let's change that. All right. And I'm wondering, oh, because that's added onto here. Sorry. All right. And so we'll refresh that. And let's make it a little bit darker. Let's go 0.3. And then we will also add this rounded circle. Wow, I can't spell today. Rounded circle, wonderful. And we are also going to add a little bit of padding. So just padding -1 and refresh. Wonderful. So now that's in there. And, or actually, we just want to, yeah, padding 1 is good enough. All right, so now we have a profile image, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get rid of that inspector, and let's go ahead and continue down to the username. This was actually not going to just be the username, but this is just going to be profile header, right? So the first thing that we want to do is obviously grab the user full name, right? So we'll do curly braces here, and then we'll do auth, and then we'll do user, and then we'll do full name. Save that, refresh, see what it puts up there. Wonderful. So let's go ahead and put this into an H3, and we'll go ahead and cut that and put that into there. Refresh. Wonderful. Awesome. Now what we can do is just add an HR real quick, and then we are going to put the username inside of the H3, right? Because we're going to make this small. So we'll do small here, and then we'll do a auth of user, and this is going to be username. Right, so we'll go there, and auth, oops, forgot the semicolon, or the regular colon, sorry, web dev hacks, right? And so first thing that we're going to do is add an @ symbol here, which will not affect this. Whenever you add an @ symbol right in front of it, it won't affect it. Actually, yes, it will. So we need to do an escaping @ symbol. So HTML special characters. I think that the special character for @ let's find @. So just comma AT. So we will put that there, and now go back, and boom, there it goes. So this is going to be the special HTML special characters, right? But we're going to add a class of text. What is it? Text muted. Yeah, text muted, and that'll make it a darker gray. So that's good to go. And then if we wanted to, we could change this up just a little bit. So we have the HR here, right? And then we can have content, right, for the user. So say we want most recent activity here, and that would be displayed right underneath here, and then you can put another HR underneath of it, and you can do whatever you want with this this little section over here. The only thing that would be displayed is the user profile image, and as a matter of fact, I think I can get away with call small 2 here. Yes, I can, but it's kind of butted up against there. So what I can do here is just add a margin margin right of 3, and it should, there you go, it should butt it out against it. So I can do a margin right of 5, and it butts it out against it even more. Let's try 4. All right, that actually looks fairly good. But what we need to do is make sure that all of our row is justify content center, right? So justify content center, and it should center it back up. Wonderful. Awesome. So let's see here. And as a matter of fact, I know this is kind of weird. I'll just actually go ahead and get rid of these 2 divs, because it's kind of making the code a little bit more ominous. And then I will cut this down to, instead of 2, I will cut it down to 7. So we'll only be working with 9 here, or actually 8. So now we'll only be working with 10. So this is going to be 2 here, this is going to be 8 here, and then that's what we'll be working with. So we can go ahead and put that up, and we should be good there. We can also put here, right underneath of the profile image, we can do like social media links, right? And so we can go to Font Awesome here, and we'll just do Facebook. We'll do this one, and let's see here, Twitter. We'll grab the square there, and we'll do Instagram. And well, no, not Instagram, YouTube. And we will grab the YouTube square as well. So we'll copy that here, paste that, paste that, and we'll paste that as well. So we'll see how that comes out. All right, good. So it's really, really small. So we need to put this into a paragraph. Refresh. And it does nothing. The reason being is because we need to make the class of lead. 3, 2, 1. So let's go ahead and also put text muted here as well. And we're also going to add some anchor tags, right? So let's add some anchor tags, and we're just going to put in some default here, X, close that out, save, refresh. All right, but these are going to be automatically links, right? So if we want to get rid of those, we'll just have to put social media, right? Social media links. And we'll go up here to our style sheets, and we'll just do social media links A, and that is going to be color of pound 666. Refresh. All right, good. And now we can do the dot social media links a hover, and that is going to be, I don't like how that doesn't have a space, and that is going to be a color of pound 444. So now, good. All right, so now we can take this lead, and we can also text center it. Now it's right in the center. But unfortunately, for some reason, that is not really in the center, is it? I guess it is. Yeah, maybe that's just an optical illusion on my end. But there you go, so there's that. But instead of lead, we'll actually just get rid of this, because we need to define a little bit bigger than what lead will allow us to do. So social media links, and then we're going to do font size, and this is going to be 24 points. Refresh, boom. So there's the social media links, and you can define these later on if you want to do like a Facebook color, a Twitter color, and a YouTube color if you want. All right. So there's that, and I think we are pretty much set and good to go here. Obviously, I'm not going to display the email address, but if I also wanted to add another mutator to my user model to display private name, right? So that would be, probably in the next tutorial, or storing our profile settings, or whenever we make a public profile. That might come into effect, and I might create a mutator for that. So if I do, obviously we want to make that a little bit better. So private, and I'm actually adding this to my notes right now, private name mutator. So that way I don't forget. All right, cool. So sorry this was a long video, even though it was only for our view. So anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys very much for all the positive feedback that I've gotten. I've gotten emails from you guys, and it's absolutely wonderful. I just want to let you know that these tutorials are to be meant, to be watched in order. So go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. I know that a couple of people didn't know where to start, so I just wanted to say go from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, etc., all the way down, and that should get you on the right path and make it a little bit easier for you to follow these tutorials. So just visit my channel, and then there's a playlist. This is going to be the Laravel Authentication playlist, so definitely check that out. And I will be uploading this a little bit later in the morning, which it's now 2:20. So I'll probably do one more tutorial, and then I'm headed to bed. So, all right, talk to you later, guys. See ya.